So I have this Jupyter notebook here. Okay, I already have just setting all the API keys, open API keys, everything in the environment variable. So I'm just trying to load them here. And then of course I'm not going to do this because I have already installed all this LangChain, LangGraph, LangChain required. We'll be using a ReAct agent from LangChain, which is kind of easier to build, and then I can quickly show you how the thinking process. So this is what I'm going to use the OpenAI GPT. So that's why we need to import chart OpenAI, and then we are having this pre-built create ReAct agent, which we can use it here. So we'll do that importing, and then I'm setting some LangChain API keys, LangSafe API keys, and also demo, so that it will help for me for tracing. And this is the important part. So I'm building 3 tools. Of course, I'm hard coding all the things. So we are building an IT help desk agent where someone can ask a question about some issue they're having. The agent will determine what is the root cause and give the response for the user. So I'm building a tool called check internet connection, which will check the internet connection. I'm building a tool called diagnose hardware. I'm building a tool called error code. If you can see, all of them are having this decorator called @tool, which will tell that agent that this is a tool. And then if you see everywhere, we are actually giving some instruction. This is how agent understand what is the purpose of this particular tool, and then it knows whether it has to invoke this tool depending upon the user question, right? So next, now I'm going to run this cell. So now I have all my tools ready. So I'm having 3 tools. Each tools perform a different task. So if it is not in the real world, this could be, each tool could be invoking some external APIs, or it could be doing some database lookup internally, or it could be in fact a RAG tool, which is actually invoking another retriever augment generation app to get the data, right? So next, I'm actually having this chat open API. We are doing LLM. So you can see that I'm passing the model, temperature, and then I'm passing API key. That means I'm creating an LLM here. Now I'm creating an array where I'm passing all my tools like check internet status, diagnose hardware. You can see we defined all the tools over here. We are just creating these tools over here. We are just creating an array of these tools. And now I'm initializing this agent. So you can see that we have initialized this agent called initialize agent. So what are the tools I'm passing that tools here. The tools are declared over here, and then I'm saying LLM, and then I'm saying it is a structured chat 0 ReAct description agent type. So LangChain has got multiple agent types. You can actually refer the what agent types you can pass over here depending upon your use case. You can say I want to use different agent types. In this case, I am passing this, means what it tells is that it is a ReAct agent. There is a slight change now. You can also use a LangGraph instead of using LangChain here. That will help you, but I want to show you the concept behind the ReAct agent, so I just built it using LangChain. But LangChain, I think nowadays they encourage all of them to use a LangGraph ReAct agent instead of LangChain. So to keep it in consistent with their with the LangGraph. If you want to use LangGraph, it kind of makes this easier. So I'm just ignoring some warnings. Okay, now I have the agent ready. I'm ready to ask the question. Now the question I'm asking is, I'm using my laptop at home, the internet is slow, I'm also seeing error code 42, can you help? Right? So you can see here, nowhere we don't have any procedural or structure. We defined bunch of tools we are passing. Let's see how this agent actually now thinks. So now when I execute this, of course you see this warnings because for some reasons it is not Langsmith. So now you can see it is in the thought phase. The thought phase, it says the user has reported 2 issues. Okay, let's first check the internet status at user location. So to check the internet, it is performing an action. The action is check internet status. If you remember, this is a tool it is using, and action input is home because it is determining error what parameter to pass to this method based on the user question. User said home, so it is passing home, right? Now internet connection at home is unstable, packet loss detected. That's what the output it got because we defined like that. Now it is going in thought cycle because it is not done with it. One user also said I'm getting this error code ER42. Now it is again going, the user and connection is unstable, which could be caused a slow connection. Okay, before we address this, let's also look up at the error code ER42, understand what it means, if it could be related to internet issue. Now it goes to the error code and it says graphic driver crash, solution reinstall GPU driver. This is what it gets from the by invoking this tool. Now it does again a thought, the error code is not an internet issue, so user will need to install all the things. It does all the things and it gives you the final output that your internet connection is slow. Then restart your router, like it gives you all the instruction user. If you can see, we just passed only one question and then the agent is able to figure out what tools to invoke and how to invoke, what parameters to pass, everything. We are not giving any. This is what I mean when it says this is not a procedural, it is more of a goal based. So the goal here is to troubleshoot an issue, and then agent is using the, and then all we should do is give the agent the tools it require, and then agent can pick up, because the agent is powered by an LLM, and LLMs are good at reasoning based on the text. So this is about the ReAct agent. We will again come back to this demo to see another agent pattern called reflection pattern, and we'll see the same example how the agent will do the reflect on the question response.